I've been on a date. I've been on a date with him, and he's brought me out to dinner. Him right there.
Which one?
We have gone out before in the past.
Hoos, you got her flowers, Hoos?
No, he didn't give me flowers, but we went to dinner. Yo, happens to be he just walked in.
And she said, well, I went on a date with him. I was like, yo, Hoos, you brought her flowers. I'm not going to be your friend no more.
It's weird. How did this guy just show up out of nowhere?
What's up, guys? We are live with some wholesome people over here, live from Astoria, Steinway Street in New York City. So, first question, guys, just as a discussion. Why do you think it is that dating and marriage in this specific generation is hard and it's taking forever? It's so long. It just, everybody's having a problem with it. There's all these people online, all these people offline. Girls are complaining about guys, guys are complaining about girls. It's endless. So, what are your thoughts on it? That's the first question.
No, that's a great question. Actually, Veronica and I were just talking about that at the restaurant.
All right, tell us more.
Basically, long story short, people just have endless options. And some people have fear of commitment, and social media plays a big role into it. Social media actually helps, like, with the whole concept that people have these endless options. I don't know, the list goes on and on and on.
What recent thing have you heard of from like a friend or from even yourself that's like, yup, that's exactly why this happens, you know, in this generation? People are taking forever to get married. People are taking forever to get engaged. People are taking forever to even date.
Yeah.
In every culture, every ethnicity.
But also you have to think about it, like society's thinking is shifting. Do people even does everyone want to get married? You're assuming that most people want to get married, right?
As the end goal eventually, right?
Most people.
That's what everybody says.
As the end goal, eventually, right?
Can I hear her?
So when you're 50?
Let's hear a point.
When's the best age?
Listen.
Inshallah, I'm gonna pray to God that I meet
Sorry,
someone.
bro.
What?
Hold on.
What?
I could tell right away.
What? Excuse me.
Why she's not married yet?
Wait.
Go ahead.
Guys, let's have her answer before we.
Yeah.
Why am I not married?
You go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah.
So back in the day, right, with my grandparents, parents, you meet someone at work, you meet someone through family, you meet someone, you know, and that becomes your person. You get to know that person, and then things progress, and you grow to love that person, either love at first sight or what have you, or it grows, and you be with that person for all my family members were together for 50 years, 40 years, 30 years.
God bless.
God bless. Now, barely can find someone who's looking for marriage, barely can find someone who wants to be in a relationship, barely with the hookup generation and everything. And, you know, I'm not saying I'm perfect or I don't do that or whatever. No. But what I'm saying is that there's too many options, like she said. There's too many options. It's like you go on social media, Instagram, every 5 seconds another girl pops up, another guy pops up. But the thing is, realistically, what are you really looking for? It's just clouding your vision, clouding.
Right.
So it's like, you know, that's what I think social media is like.
Let's hear Mo's point of view on this, on the whole generation.
Okay, let's hear Mo's point of view.
Like she said, social media.
Yeah. So we agree.
A lot of options. Like
always options.
And high standards. People just
Yeah.
Through the roof.
They
Through
just
the
want
roof.
crazy shit. Especially
Check.
Especially women.
You know what I think it is, honestly? Everybody in this generation, I'm not going to lie and be hypocritical myself. I'm pretty picky.
What is
I'm not
it?
Gonna sit here
I'm
and
picky.
lie.
I'm very picky.
And that's why, for me, you know, I haven't.
Okay, well, what do
know,
you picky? Like, what's the pickiness?
It's either the personalities don't match fully, or I'm not as attracted as much. It's one of the two.
Attraction and personality are the two main.
They're the two main things,
right?
But, like, I myself could be.
But then again, looks can fade. Girls are fake as hell. Girls look on Instagram how they don't look in person. Sorry, women, but it's true.
Right.
You know, you meet someone and they look totally different. Like, you know, I mean, I could feel you guys on that, right? So, but I don't.
I can attest to that. I've seen tons of women on the app. They're one thing, and then
one
in person,
thing.
just like,
No, I can't relate to that because I'm really pretty real. I'm me, you know. But
guys, I met this girl before on an app. On an app, you know, she was in good shape, and then when I FaceTimed her, not even met her in person, I swear to God, being generous, she gained like maybe 30 pounds. That's me being generous.
oh,
That's it?
That's me being generous. It's maybe more than that.
Mine was worse.
Tell us.
Yeah, I've never been catfished.
I met a girl. She kept showing me pictures on her college pictures. I figured something was wrong with her pictures. I don't know. She made it seem like it was her. I was like, all right, no doubt.
She didn't look the same?
Just watch. So I was like, all right, we're gonna go meet at Starbucks.
Fun.
I
Fun
pulled
first date.
over on the corner. I called her. I was like, where you at? She's like, I'm standing on the corner. I was like, I don't see you. She's like, yo, I'm right here on the corner.
She looked that different?
I was like, yo, put your hands up. Yo, she put her hands up. You ever seen that movie, Shallow Hal, when you see a skinny girl, but she's really fat as hell? That's exactly what I see.
I
Yo, I
mean,
couldn't get out of the car.
Bro.
I just stood in the
Okay.
car. What are you gonna say?
Big girls need love too. Big girls need love too. That's what I have to say. But if you're gonna catfish, I don't agree with lying or catfishing.
Guys, catfishing.
At all.
Catfishing.
We
if
don't
you're a-
condone it.
If you're a guy or girl, that's an automatic fail.
It's an
You
automatic
failed.
fail because
Khalas.
you're lying up front. You're lying, but we're gonna find out anyway.
You're gonna find
You're
out
gonna
anyway.
find out
and
anyway.
It's just like they're thinking, okay, he's gonna see me in person. She's gonna see me in person.
And she's
They're
what?
be
She's gonna
oh,
like
yeah,
me
I'm
all of a
this- I'm this,
sudden?
cool guy. They're gonna feel bad for me, so they're gonna give me, like, pity. Love out of pity. Date out of pity. She's gonna like me out of pity. He's gonna like me out of pity.
Guys definitely lie about their height.
I mean, I'm 6 feet tall. I mean, I'm actually 6 feet tall.
Yeah, it's harder to find taller guys, but I don't really. I mean, I'm being a tall girl. It's harder. It's just
Okay,
hard.
what have you seen before?
I've seen a lot. What do you mean?
Like,
Height
when
wise?
when guys lie about their
Oh,
height.
usually like people. No, I haven't had people really lie about their height though. I've actually talked to people online that were like 5'8", 5'7", and they're like, "Oh, I'm 5'5", I'm 5'7". Is that a problem with you?" I'm like almost 5'10", and I'm like, yeah, it's kind of. But for me, I'm very much open. I'll get to know the person and see how they are. I won't just automatically X them out due to height. But I know plenty of girls that do that are shorter than me, and I'm like,
Wait, but
sit
hold on.
down, calm down.
On that note, though, if they're actually shorter than you by like 2 inches, right?
No, it's fine.
It's fine.
Yeah.
Yo, give me
I
that.
got your word. Hold on. Hold on. You
Am I
Hold on,
as needy
hold on.
as you think?
Hold on. Is it true? Like,
It's
actually.
true. I've dated guys that were my hair a little shorter.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
You don't believe me?
A little way. Hold on.
He doesn't.
Hold on. A little shorter by how many inches?
2.
2 inches. But what if he's 5?
I mean, I've talked to guys online who are 5'5".
Oh no, online.
But never met. Yeah, didn't. I wasn't interested in meeting. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. What about Lev? I want to hear her point of view.
Look, I'm 5'2" and a half.
Oh, so it's easier for her.
No, but have you dealt with that too?
Dealt with what shirt?
Yeah, like even you being like 5'2",
No,
you haven't dealt
never.
with it. Lucky.
No, but
okay.
if we're talking about like dating apps, mine is set for 6 feet.
Oh,
This is what I don't get.
yeah, she's honest. Look, at least she's honest.
Hold on. Everybody got a preference.
That's my preference.
So look at the problem. Here's the problem here.
That's my preference.
This is the problem. If I say I don't want an overweight girl, the girls go crazy. Oh, you're fat
Yeah,
shaming.
double standards. Yeah.
You're fat shaming. But when you guys say I want a 6-foot guy, it's like, oh my God, it's like normal. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But look, I'm talking about in the perspective of what I have on the dating apps. But in real life, I've given obviously less than 6 feet a chance.
What's the lowest you'll go?
I don't think there's like a limit, but like I've talked to a guy that was like 5'7". I don't know. That's the lowest I've talked to.
Well, that's
But I mean,
still a
again,
pretty big difference.
it's
though.
not like on purpose. It's just like the vibe that we had, you know.
But here's my perspective.
It's a mixture.
As a man, every man has like a minimum requirement of what he would be attracted to. She doesn't have to be Miss Universe. She doesn't have to be the sexiest, the most beautiful on the planet. But he still has a bare minimum. Because there's people out there, there's women out there too who just like, oh, yeah, that's superficial. It's like, it's not that it's superficial. The first thing a man looks for is looks.
Yeah.
She doesn't have to be a supermodel. He just has to accept that bare minimum for him to continue. The same thing for women too, but men look at it more as the first step. You know what I mean?
That's why women wear makeup, and that's why guys lie. It's a known fact.
The whole fat shaming part. What's the women being fat? What'd you say about that?
No, I just said in this day and age, it's more accepted now to be
You think it's
different
okay, though?
sizes, many different sizes.
Should be okay.
Different shapes.
There's no reason for a lady to be. There's no reason for a lady to weigh more than a man. You think? Am I wrong or what?
Listen, I'm all about health and fitness, and I'm all about a healthy lifestyle.
Here's what I
But you
think.
don't know what they're going through, that person, and then they could find someone who's more like them because you don't know what they're going through. They could have a predisposition, they could have a disease, they could,
What disease?
PCOS, for example.
There's no such thing
PCOS,
as somebody
for example.
Hold on. If you're fat,
Do you even know what PCOS is?
Wait. Hold on. Before you go with your PCS on POS or whatever it is,
PCOS.
there's no excuse.
No, PCOS.
There's no.
POS podcast, guys.
Come on, you should know this. Are you in the?
Wait,
We're both
wait.
in the medical field. Come on.
There's no excuse for a woman to be fat.
Okay, whatever
no
you
excuse.
say.
I don't care if she's depressed. I don't
Whatever
care
you
if a family
say.
member
What about
died.
a man? A man.
What?
There's no excuse for a man to be fat.
No, there
okay,
isn't.
so you're saying humans to be fat.
They
Humans.
should all stay in shape.
If everyone stayed in shape, McDonald's will go out of business.
Just,
McDonald's will go out of business. If everyone stayed in shape, McDonald's will go out of
Listen.
business.
I don't mind a girl who's, thick in that way. But there's
Thick.
no. But
What's
if
thick?
she's like severely
thick?
obese, thick in the right places. if you know what I mean,
Like a
you
fat
know what I
butt.
mean?
What is he talking about now?
Yeah. That's every man's
That's
into
okay.
that. I'm not gonna sit here and lie about that.
Here we go.
You know?
I don't have a problem with that. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, but there's when he's saying he's talking about like a girl who just let herself go, like
No.
Because listen,
and guys shouldn't let themselves.
Listen,
I'm not interested in
there's-
guys who let themselves go.
yeah,
so
no,
I agree.
rightfully,
Get
there's
it?
people who get married. You marry a person who's like really into fitness, really into fashion, really into like taking care of themselves. 2 years down the line, they're a completely different person.
Yeah, that's
They
rough.
got too comfortable.
That's rough.
The guy thinks, I already got the girl, so I don't need to
Yeah.
do anything. The girl thinks, I already got the guy, so I'm just going to stay here and be lazy.
No. You should continue working on yourself for yourself, and for of course, for your partner as well. But
If anything,
for
I
yourself
think that's
first and
disrespect.
foremost.
I think it's disrespect if you signed a contract, basically, right, to marry this person, and then all of a sudden you let go, just because you got comfortable.
Yeah, no.
To me, I think
don't,
that's disrespect.
I don't agree with that.
Maybe for like a small period of time.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
You
people
know,
go
like,
through ups
people
and
go through
downs,
shit,
right?
For
In
a
life.
few months, but like if you're like that for years and you're not trying to change, in my opinion,
I
you're
don't
just-
agree with that.
You're shooting
yeah,
yourself in the foot.
I agree with you. Is what I'm saying. Question for you, or you,
Shoot,
both of you.
both of us.
So, when you're on a first date,
Sure.
is it okay?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, to ask a man or a woman
Mm-hmm.
if what they're looking for, if they want to get married or not, or,
Absolutely. It's just a general question.
Thank you.
You're not sitting here saying,
Thank
"Oh, you're gonna
you.
be my partner
Thank
for life."
you.
Absolutely, it's okay.
So I'm gonna ask both of you got to answer this. So let's say you meet a guy for like a week, right? You talk to him on the phone, and let's say he brings you on a first date. He brings you flowers. Would that make you like feel weird? Be
No,
honest.
I've had men do that before. Bring you
I don't care. Hold on. Yeah. how
bring you
did
flowers on a first date.
feel? Yeah.
Listen, I'm old school romantic. I think that's sweet. What's the catch here?
No, I'm asking you. What would you feel? How would you feel?
I've thought that was sweet before.
You see how she's stuttering, bro?
I thought
What did that
that
do?
was very sweet. That
Sure.
would make me feel sweet. Like, oh, they took the time out
she said,
to
"Oh."
buy flowers.
That's it. What
What?
is
So
it?
hold on. Let me ask you this question. It's more specific. What did that do to your level of attraction towards him? If he got you flowers
What,
on the
you
first
think
date?
that I'm gonna think he's
No,
soft?
not necessarily. Let's listen. He got you flowers on the first date, and he barely knows anything about you.
So that's just a nice gesture.
Okay.
It's a nice gesture. I've had men buy me
Listen.
flowers that don't even know me.
Me personally,
Right?
I wouldn't do it on a. I wouldn't do it on a first date. I wouldn't do it.
I've been on a date with him, and he's brought me out to dinner. Him right there.
Which one?
We have gone out before
Who's-
in the past.
Hoos, you got her flowers, Hoos?
No, he didn't give me flowers, but we went to dinner.
Oh, you went
We
to
went
dinner?
to dinner.
Oh.
Okay.
So I asked her, would you feel weird if
You know, it happens
somebody
to be
brings
he
you
just
flowers?
walked in.
And she
He
said,
just-
well,
he
I
just-
went on a date with him.
This
I
is
was
ve-
like, yo, Hoos, you brought her flowers. I'm not going to be your friend no more.
It's weird. It's weird. All right.
All right, so how would you feel, though?
We had a nice date. How did this guy just
Wait.
show up out of nowhere?
No, but listen. What did that do to your level of attraction?
Like, that was very weird that he just showed up out of nowhere, though. The fact that I went on a date with him.
He's been here. It's not like he's stalking you.
No, I'm not thinking he's stalking me. I'm saying it's funny that how, like, it's a small world, that we saw each other for, like, years.
Years.
Seen it like 10 years ago.
Like,
This was the
literally.
date?
Crazy.
Like, 6 years ago, 7 years ago.
Yo. High five, bro.
What? I don't get it. What? Isn't that crazy? I haven't seen him in like 6 years. Isn't that weird?
I thought you guys were trolling.
No, we follow each other on whatever, Snap, Instagram.
Wait, hold on. I got a couple
Isn't that
questions.
fun? Oh boy. Yeah, I shouldn't have brought it up.
No. Let's not get into detail.
There's not anything.
I'm sure they had a good time. Thumbs up or thumbs
had
down?
a nice time.
Thumbs up. See, thumbs up. Thumbs up from both of them. We're good.
He's a nice
We're good.
person. No, we did. I will smack this kid right now. We had a very nice time. I mean,
No,
we
but-
haven't seen each other in years,
Listen.
but things just, that's life got in the way, I
Sure,
guess.
but to
you know?
me, my personal opinion is I wouldn't do a first date flowers.
Dinner?
No,
Flowers?
why wouldn't I do dinner? I'm talking about flowers because I don't know
What is
you.
the big deal?
There's
It's
no
a
big-
nice
no,
gesture.
Listen, it is a nice gesture. I don't know you well enough.
You don't
to,
know
that's sentimental.
what I like.
Listen,
It's
listen.
sentimental.
A gift on the first date when I barely know you.
A gift. What?
But listen, listen.
Dinner's a gift. Dinner's a
It
gift.
is. That's a gift of my time. But flowers is kind of sentimental.
Okay, so
We-
flowers
we-
are sentimental. It's more of a romantic gesture, but you know, it's,
Alright.
I've been given flowers many times. I don't know. I think it's
Why,
a nice
Mo?
gesture.
Why?
Just tell the truth. I want to
I think it's
know.
a nice
Look,
gesture.
I mean, if a guy got me flowers on the first date, I wouldn't think any less. I wouldn't
Right.
think he's soft. I just,
Wouldn't think-
again, I'd be like, oh, this
I'd
is
be like, oh,
nice.
that's so sweet. What's wrong with saying?
Like, there's nothing wrong with that.
It's not that it makes him one way or another. I personally wouldn't do that because I don't know you well enough.
I don't know how.
Well, you don't have to personally do it, but you asked her opinion on the matter.
Yeah, it's fine.
Oh, cool.
Wait, is that on tea?
Yeah. Get the tea. The question that you've been asked probably a bajillion times, I've asked women this a bajillion times. Is it true that nice guys finish last? First of all, yes or no, and why? Second of all, what is a nice guy to you?
For me personally, okay, like, sometimes you want a little bit of a challenge, and
Of course.
you know, you want to, like, I don't know, just like nice guys do finish last. Like, let's say I'm choosing, I don't know, that's my toxic trait though. That's my
That's not toxic. No, go ahead.
That's my toxic trait.
You're being real. You're being
I don't
real.
know,
Go
I like
ahead.
a challenge. I like to pursue and be pursued. I like that chase.
Exactly. No, I agree with you. Here's my point of view. When someone says a nice guy, there's two types, right? In my opinion. The first type is a pushover. That's what nice means. It doesn't mean he's kind-hearted. Those are two different things. You're nice because you're trying to get her approval. You're putting on this mask of someone that's not you. You're being overly nice. You're being overly accommodating. You're agreeing on things that you would normally disagree with. And you're doing this just to get the woman's approval. That's when you're being a nice guy, in my eyes. And then there's the other extreme that say, no, I'm not going to be nice. I'm going to be a complete, douchebag. I'm going to be so mean. I'm going to be a horrible person. That's just the other extreme. But the way I see it is if you're, you can be kind-hearted in your own way. If that's how you naturally are, go for it. But don't be a pushover just to please a woman. Don't ever do that
Yeah, I
because
don't
women
think I
can always
could ever
detect
date a
that. They know when
pushover,
you're
honestly.
being real. They know when you're not being real. You guys, I'm sure you've been through situations where you've dealt with guys. The guy was overly accommodating, overly nice, overly agreeable to the point where you're like, I'm not turned on by this. This is just a turn off because anything I tell him, he's gonna agree with. Anytime I tell him
I mean,
no,
I want to be able
don't
to
like this.
debate. I want to be able to have
Exactly.
stimulating conversation.
Exactly.
I don't want someone that's like, I don't want someone who's always like, yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, you're
yeah.
basically gonna dominate him.
I don't want that. That's so boring.
Yeah, no girl wants
so
that. That's why I like
boring.
your realness
Some
about
girls
it.
like that.
Yeah,
Some girls
but
like to dominate.
yeah,
they
but that's
cheat on
not the normal. That's not the norm. The bottom line to me is if you're extra nice, highlight the word nice. That's your main mindset. When you're dealing with a girl, you're gonna lose. Any man will.
You're saying if you're being too nice, you're gonna lose?
Too nice. You're being a pushover. You're doing
Just
things.
be you.
Yeah, exactly.
Just be you.
But if he is him naturally, he's gonna disagree with something
just be
internally,
you.
just like he said.
Don't
But he's
be
not gonna voice his
different.
concern because he's afraid of losing her.
So let's say you've been going out with a guy for 6 months, like serious. But he later finds out you have a lot of guy friends. What do you think about that? Are you gonna drop your guy friends?
No.
I mean, I don't have guy friends like that, so it doesn't
But
really
I'm
matter.
saying like, you and
Any-
him would go out for just to chill, talk, coffee.
What?
Would you do that? Would you?
With a guy friend?
Yeah, while you're going out with this dude.
I wouldn't. I wouldn't, because I would respect my man. I wouldn't want, you know, him doing that as well. But the thing is, even if you're just friends with the other guy, they're, you know, it's like, what are you going out for? What are you going out for? Really, to catch up? Like, I mean,
Okay, give her
you
the
can
mic now because she.
So I have guy friendships that have been going strong for many, many years. We're talking about like some 5, 10, whatever, however, whatever. And like at this point, like it's platonic. Nothing has ever happened. They're like my brothers at this point.
Okay.
No, I'm not gonna drop them unless my partner gives me a good reason to drop them. Like,
So
why would I drop them?
You would go for like, let's say, coffee, you and him, while your husband's at work.
Yeah.
What's wrong with getting coffee with a friend? Like, what's wrong with that?
See, now this is where
Tell me, Mo, tell me.
I'll tell you.
Yeah, tell me what's wrong with getting coffee with. We have been through thick and thin. Why can
I
I
don't
not
care
get coffee with
I don't care
them?
if he gave you CPR.
Okay, tell me your point of view.
There's no way that I'm gonna let my girl go out with a guy.
This is an insecure man.
No, it's not insecure. It's actually being a man. It's not. That's being a bitch if you let that happen.
No.
Yes, it is. Of course. Why would?
She's been friends with him for
It doesn't
years.
matter. It's about respect. It's not about insecurities or nothing. It's about respect. So if I tell her, listen, respectfully, you're my wife. I know you guys been friends, but now that shit's got to drop and you can't go out with him alone, especially alone. What are you gonna? You're gonna respect? that or
I
you're
would
not gonna
ask.
respect
So I would say, can you? I would ask
that?
my
I'm
future
gonna say
partner.
I don't feel comfortable with that.
Okay, I want to know, why do you not feel comfortable with
I
that?
want to know some other.
I want to know. Yeah, like why?
Because I'm a man and I know how men are.
Okay.
So that's why I would tell you, I don't want you to go. I don't want you to be alone with this man. I don't care if he's gay.
You-
Even if he's gay, I'll tell you, listen, I don't want you to be alone with this man.
So as far as like the
Hold on, please. All right, go ahead, answer. And
As-
then I want her to explain
Wait,
to
are
me
we?
what
Are we?
insecurities
Okay,
mean.
can we just clarify? Are we talking about dropping the friendship, or are we talking about just going one-on-one with him?
There's no one-on-one, and there's no like calling each other alone and shit like that.
But we can hang out in group settings.
In groups, yeah, if I'm involved.
But what about
you're
group
not like
settings
that.
where you're
No,
not
no, no.
involved?
No, you're not like
Here's
that.
why.
Like I go out with
There's
my
two
friend, my
types.
girlfriends. It's girls and guys. What about
There's
that
two-
situation?
Go ahead. Here's my opinion. There's two types.
What do you think?
There's a group. You could have known someone, like for example, I went to pharmacy school for 4 years. I could have known a girl in pharmacy school who, you know, she helped me with like notes and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And she's married right now.
Okay.
And I'm married right now. And we're all going out in a group.
Okay.
That's totally fine.
Okay.
But why would I, who's married, go out alone with her who's married for coffee? If my wife isn't involved,
I agree.
or if her husband is not involved.
I agree with him.
what
But
the
can
hell
I
was
say
all
something?
this?
It's-
No, I would still go to.
Insecurity
I'm
bullshit.
sorry.
You're talking about it before.
I'm still going to
what
coffee. I
she's
don't care.
saying is
No, but I'm saying alone, not in a group, just alone.
Like we haven't hung out alone a million other times before that.
You have,
she's saying-
but when you're married, it's just disrespectful to your
Listen,
partner.
if my future partner was like, hey, I feel uncomfortable with you
If he
doing
says that.
one-on-ones.
Yeah.
If I love this man and he was my future husband, okay, I would compromise and we could hang out in group settings. But I still don't see, I mean, like, I would do that, you know? But, like, I don't see what's wrong with just grabbing lunch or coffee with a friend. Like, what's the problem?
But they're
What's-
seeing
what's
it
the
as-
problem?
They're seeing it as a threat.
No, not
Dude,
a threat.
I'm
It's,
I'm
it's
sorry, if
respect.
something were to happen or something were to already happen years ago, like,
I'm not saying anything's gonna happen,
Okay.
and I'm
so
saying
it's not-
alone.
but it's-
If I'm with a
so-
girl and I'm married, I'm not gonna go out with coffee by myself with another girl. Even if my future wife would never know, why would I do that?
I'm sorry, disagreeing here. I don't care. We're still friends. These
That's
are my
okay.
friends. I'm not cutting friends off for anyone, and my future partner should know that and would know that.
Sure, but you'd cut them off completely?
We need a
I'm not
balance here.
cutting off. I'm not cutting
No.
off my friendships.
No, I'm not saying cutting. You're in a group. You could be friends with them.
Yeah, but what's
why would
wrong?
you go-
I don't see what's wrong with grabbing coffee, lunch. Like, I don't see the issue. Like, I don't see the issue.
By-
But listen, like, I'm gonna be really honest here. Like, I couldn't date someone that had a problem with it. I couldn't.
That's fine. That's different.
I couldn't.
People are
We
different.
got some
So then it wouldn't be an issue for me.
So you're sitting here, your guy friend's sitting here. Your husband's about to walk right now. He doesn't even know you're here. And you're like, you know, laughing and shit. And he sees you and you think that's cool?
You don't think that he would know I'm already out with my friends? Of course I would let him know what I'm up to.
So you think that's
You
a
think
man?
he's just gonna be like blind?
So hold on,
blind
so-
to what I'm doing?
So do you think that if you date a guy like that, he's a real man?
No, 'cause I feel like he wants to leave.
Yeah, because he's open and understanding that these people have been in my life for many years, strictly platonic. Like, there's no reason for him to mistrust me or the other way around. Like, what did I give him a reason to not trust me?
It's not giving him a reason. I just think he's not a real man if he lets you do that.
Okay.
That's just my opinion. What
That's
do you think?
fine. That's fine.
Alone, no. In a group, yeah, but not. And if your husband knows him, though, that's my opinion.
Of course he's going to know him. He's going to have already met him. He's going to know all of my friends. You know?
But what's the need to go to coffee alone? You know what I mean? Just you two.
What's wrong with it?
To me, no.
What's
Not
we
for
can't
me.
we can't just chat and catch up about our lives and like what's been going
You can do
on.
that with your husband.
He
No,
wants to come,
you-
he can come.
But
I
why
mean,
why go out
He could
alone
come.
though?
He can come if he wants to.
he wants to, okay, you don't want to,
Come sit
okay.
next to mine.
Why not make it a double date?
Okay, let me ask you guys a question.
Go ahead.
Do you guys have those types of friendships in your life right now with the opposite sex?
Of course we do, but I'm single now and he's single.
Do you
know
have
what I mean?
Mo, do you have those types of friendships?
Like what?
Platonic friendships with females that are they're pretty much like your sisters at this point.
Yeah, I do.
Mo, do you have it?
I'm single and I have platonic.
So maybe
sisters.
you can't think of it because you're not in that situation, so it's hard for you to envision what I'm envisioning.
Okay, I'm just saying. Even if I know for sure he's not gonna touch you, I still wouldn't feel comfortable.
Okay.
Or wouldn't want you sitting down with another man.
Okay, so I think we come
Alone.
to the conclusion.
Alone.
Okay, I think we come
Alone.
to the conclusion that we're gonna agree to disagree on this one.
That's okay. It's okay. Like yeah, I wouldn't go out with a girl
I think you
alone.
would change your mind if you fall madly in love with a person.
You know, I'm
No,
not
she
gonna-
says she's willing to compromise.
I'm willing to compromise.
If he says, you know, like respectfully,
I'm willing to
not-
compromise,
I'm
but
not
at this
comfortable.
point in my life, I stand on what I'm saying right now. But if I fell in love with someone, I would compromise.
Yeah.
But I just, again, don't have that person that I'm in love with right now. That
Yeah,
I'm like,
yeah,
okay,
that's
for this
fair.
person, I will compromise. You
I
know?
wouldn't go and be like, oh yeah, I need to delete this guy. If we're out in groups, what's the point of deleting the guy? He's married, you're married. We all know each other. That's my perspective. But not going out alone. Just one guy, one girl. That's it. That's my perspective.
Okay. I respect your opinion. Doesn't mean I agree with it, but I
No
respect
problem.
it.
No problem. That's the point.
Wait, we have another question.
That maybe the girls can answer and the
Yeah.
guys can answer.
Sure.
What's the red flag for you
Come
on the
sit.
first date?
What?
Red flag on the first date.
For me, red flag on the first date, it's like you're not paying attention. You're not fully there. You're not
On
paying
your
attention
phone.
to you're on your phone. I
Yeah.
hate that. If it's for a few seconds, like whatever, a few
Okay.
seconds, sure. But if you're sitting there and you're doing whatever you need to do for 10 minutes and you're sitting there, I'm right here.
Yeah.
You're sitting there.
No.
I'm like, what's the what's the point of us going out? You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
no.
I agree.
I've been, yeah.
Tell us, wait, tell
I've
us,
seen that before.
Tell us.
I went on a date one time
tell us your horror story, yeah.
with a cop, and he
Oh shit, here it comes.
Oh, cops. Oh,
He
certain
smelled.
professions. I don't date certain professions.
he did smell, and he was wearing like Reeboks or I don't even know what he was just not I don't even know what he was wearing, some weird
But
sneakers.
what happened exactly?
You don't wear sneakers on a date.
In New York, maybe
it
it's different.
depends.
I wear sneakers all the time.
It depends. It
You
depends.
think I'm
I mean,
gonna come in
listen.
shoes And a suit?
Why not?
I think we should-
A night
On a
even
fucking
jeans.
first date of coffee?
Why can't you wear some nice shoes if we're going to dinner? I didn't say coffee. Coffee is fine.
Oh,
yeah.
that's another thing. Hold on, wait. What? So coffee's a big thing
I've
for
been
the first date?
taken out to dinner
All
on
right, that's
all
you
of my
been taken out.
dates.
All right, so let's say.
I've never gone on a coffee date.
So you don't like coffee dates on the first date?
I'm not against it, but men have taken me out to dinner. That's just
I
what
would
they
never
do.
take out a girl on a
Okay,
dinner date
so
on the first date.
so that's
especially a first date.
Okay,
You know why?
I've been taken out on plenty of dinner
Because I
first
might not like
dates.
her. And then
Okay,
what, I
so
gotta
what
sit
you
there
dropped
watching her
$100
fucking eat steak
So
all
what
day.
you dropped $100
No,
or
it's not
whatever?
about the money. It's
What
just
is it
gonna be
about?
boring. It's just
What
I'm
is it? That's
staring
about
at
the
her.
money. It is about the money.
No, it's not.
So what is it about? You're
What,
gonna
dinner
go.
date is not even. Listen.
It's about the money. Not one guy have I
gotta
got.
sit down. Hold on,
Even
hold on.
Arab.
Wait. You gotta sit down. You don't like the girl. You gotta wait for the waiter. You gotta order your fucking food. Then you gotta wait. Then you gotta talk, and you're looking at the bitch like, oh, I fucking hate
The
you already.
bitch. The
I
bitch.
hate your face.
The,
She's
that's
not
a
bitch,
nice
but
thing to
I just,
say.
It's Brooklyn, yeah.
Yeah, it's Brooklyn.
I just
it's
hate
Brooklyn.
her face, and I'm just
He's
staring
not
at
a
her.
true Arab.
Huh?
So you're not a true Arab. I'm kidding.
Here's my point.
I'm kidding.
First date should be casual.
Listen, should. I've been
No.
on plenty of first dates that
Casual,
were dinner.
stress-free.
Okay,
Nothing
I
super
agree with
formal.
that. I don't tell them what to do. They
You know,
do it. They
nothing
take the
super, super
reins.
formal.
They
But
take
then
the reins.
later, as it progresses, that's when you get
Okay,
more
but
serious.
okay,
You know
I've
what I
been
mean?
on plenty of
There's
first
no
dates.
problem with dinner on the
Why
first
you
date,
think-
but go ahead. Why they what?
They think they're just doing it for the wrong reason because
Who?
they want to get you in bed.
Some,
First date,
Some people,
like,
that's,
I mean-
that's fucked up. But
No, I'm saying for dinner, like, because you think dinner.
wait, what about dinner?
Some guys do that.
Some guys do that.
Oh, so it's like they're paying
It
for sex.
didn't work. It didn't work a lot. It didn't work, you know, in my cases. But
So it's like a bribe for sex, basically.
I
is
mean,
what you're saying?
sometimes guys do that. Yeah, but
That's fucked up. That's
I mean,
trash. Yeah.
listen, dinner, coffee, whatever. I'm not against any of it. I'm not against coffee versus dinner or whatnot. What's wrong with dinner? I don't see what's wrong with that.
Listen,
What's wrong with coffee?
Nothing's wrong. I love coffee, but I love how you think. There's some girls who just serial date and just go dinner to dinner to dinners to dinners to dinners, and I
Free
know
food, free
guys
food,
catch
free
on
food,
that
free food,
free
free
food,
food,
and there
free
is
food. women
women who think like that, and I know. I'm not gonna say what country they're from, but there is women who deal
What
with
country
like.
they're from?
I'm not gonna say what country, but there is women that are like that.
Well, hold on.
I'm not like
It's
that.
just the easier way to get to know the girl.
When I go, I put my foot forward and I think like, okay, can this be a relationship? Can this
Okay.
go somewhere? I'm not just using them for food. I have my
No,
own
no,
food.
no. We're not saying you are, but
I'm just saying,
Yeah.
yeah. There is red flags when it comes to being jealous and overprotective. And like I've been in situations like that where it was like the guy was a red flag, that the guy can be abusive, like towards that abusive nature. Insecurity, overly protective, things on a first date. That's a
yeah,
red
no,
flag.
I think that's red flag, 100%.
That's a red
the guy
flag.
barely knows you.
I've been on first, second dates, third dates where I hardly know the guy for like a month, not even a month, and they're already like acting like, you know, getting mad at certain things and showing their anger, you know, just weird little things like that. It was just red flags.
Yeah, if you just met the girl and you're already saying, "Oh yeah, where are you going? Who are you going with?
Yeah,
you can't do
or
this." It's
whatever.
like, first of all, there's no relationship.
Yeah.
So I think that's just dumb.
I got a nice
You know what I mean?
I got a nice one. If a girl orders a drink on a first date, alcoholic drink, for me, it's a red flag.
Why?
No.
Do you drink? Is that preference or just a
Yes.
preference thing? Okay, so just because you don't drink, why should the other girl, you want someone who doesn't drink?
That's a preference.
So then so then you talk to them beforehand, or do you drink, do not?
No, but also if you
I mean,
order that,
what's the difference if someone drinks and you don't?
I don't know. I just feel like she's kind of wild. That's just my opinion.
Oh boy.
Yeah, I'm
One
sorry.
drink?
Yeah, one drink.
One drink, she's wild.
Any kind of alcoholic drink. On a
Okay,
first
maybe
date.
this is coming from like a religious perspective because I don't see how that's a problem.
It's not religious.
One drink.
It's just like.
How is one drink equal wild?
Me personally, no.
That's my opinion.
Yeah. No,
What do you think about tattoos? You think that's
People are
I
wild?
love tattoos.
Oh, so you
I would marry a woman with
with
tattoos.
tattoos.
See, people have different preferences.
So you don't think it's wild? Okay.
I don't mind a girl who.
Because
you
I've
know,
had people say, "Oh, just because you have tattoos, you're probably wild."
No.
I'm like,
if
why do
you
you think?
if you have a drink on the first date, for me, it's not a red flag necessarily. I wouldn't prefer you drink, but if you do, it's your thing.
Yeah, I mean, if
like,
the guy's not ordering a drink, I don't
Yeah.
need. I don't need to have a drink.
If you're-
It's
if you're
not like I
getting-
need to have
yeah.
a drink. If we're having a drink together, that's a different story.
yeah, of course. If she's getting shit faced drunk every night, it's a
No,
different
that's
story.
crazy. Yeah,
it's
no,
a different
that's-
story. Also, tattoos. I mean, they're kind of hot in my opinion. So, I mean, in general, I'm just saying in
I've been
general.
told that, but would you marry someone with tattoos? It's not. It's not like.
Honestly,
Is it a
I
problem?
probably
or?
would.
Oh,
To be
okay,
honest.
that's good.
I haven't been put in that situation, but that's a good question.
That's good.
I
That's a
think
good
I'd accept
thing.
it.
That's
I
a good
think-
thing.
I
to
think I'd accept
hear.
it.
I know religiously, I always think about that. That some
Yeah.
people wouldn't.
Like, I'm not
like
gonna.
it or whatever.
I'm not gonna sit here and pretend I'm the most religious dude, the most pious dude, but to the best of my extent, I know right from wrong. I'm not perfect, you know.
No one's
but-
perfect. Yeah.
But yeah, would
And
I
we
accept
all-
someone with tattoos? I think so. Would I accept someone who drinks on the first date if they don't overdo it?
Yeah, if they don't,
I'd
yeah.
probably be cool with it.
For not having 2, 3, 4
No,
like,
but
come
then,
on,
yeah, 'cause
like
then that shows
they're
what kind of
just
person
trying to
they
like
are.
play around, mess around.
Yeah.
They're not being serious. I went on a date. By the time I got there, the guy was drunk, and I was like, "Excuse,
Red
why
flag.
did I come here,
Nah, abort mission.
dude?
Abort mission.
Abort,
The Spanish came
abort.
out. The Spanish came
Why
out.
did I come here? I'm not even Spanish. It comes out though. But why did I come here though? You wasting my time, bro. Like I was talking. I was like, okay, bye. Like I'm talking to the waiter was nicer. Like what didn't even make sense at that point. He was just drinking. He was throwing them back. By the time I got there, he was like tipsy, drunk. I was like, what? I was like, if you're trying to chill with your boys, do that. But I'm here. Don't waste my time. Like, I came out.
Anyways, guys, are we about to dance or what?
Let's go.
Let's go. Let's do it.
Peace
Thanks
out.
for watching, guys. First podcast. Let's see how it goes.
Yes.
And, catch us in the next one. Peace.